Now that the plane is fully assembled, it's time to get it ready for its first flight. Let's start out by charging the battery. Charging your smart battery with the S120 charger. Plug your USB cable into a 5-volt, 2-amp USB plug. The USB-C portion will plug into the top of the S120 charger. A white power indication light will turn on when the battery charger has been properly plugged in to the wall. On the bottom of the charger, you will see an IC3 charge port and a balance lead port. First, plug the balance lead into the charger, followed by the IC3 connection. When the battery is connected properly to the charger, you'll notice a steady flash of the LED indicating that the charging process has begun. When the LED indicator on the front of the charger changes from purple flash to solid green, we know the battery is charged and we're ready for flight. Install the included hook and loop tape on the back of your flight battery. This will make sure the battery stays secure in the battery compartment. To remove the propeller before calibration, binding, or general maintenance, simply unscrew the nose cone with a Phillips head screwdriver. With the nose cone removed, use a 10mm end wrench At this point, you can remove the propeller, and do note that it is keyed and will need to be installed the same way that it came off. With the propeller removed, the plane is safe to perform calibration, binding, and general maintenance. Install the spinner back plate over the motor shaft, making sure that the notched outer ring is facing forwards. Install the propeller with the notches in the propeller matching the notches on the spinner back plate. The numbers on your propeller, 9x6, should face forward and out. Lastly, reinstall the 10mm nut and tighten with an end wrench. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey on the propeller shaft. With the 10mm propeller nut tight, you can now install the spinner. The spinner will fit over the blade and into the notched front of the base plate. Finally, install the spinner screw Now let's get the plane powered up. With your fully charged 3S LiPo battery and the included AA batteries installed in your DXS transmitter, the first step is to turn the plane over and open the battery door. When installing the LiPo battery, first unlatch the battery door. Secure the battery with the hook and loop, as well as your hook and loop strap, be sure that your battery is snug and it doesn't slide or move around within the battery compartment. Always remember to turn the transmitter on first, followed by the plane. When you're finished flying, power off the plane first, followed by the transmitter. To power on the DXS transmitter, simply hold down the power button in the middle until you hear the beep. You'll see the Spectrum logo light up orange, indicating that the power is on. Once the power is on in the transmitter, we can turn the plane on. With the transmitter on, grasp the IC3 connector on the plane and the battery and push together. Now, you'll hear some more tones and you'll see some movement from the control surfaces of the carbon cub, letting us know that the initialization process is happening. Keep the plane still and movement free during this process. Let's first test our ailerons. Left is left and right is right. After we check our ailerons, we can check our elevator. Up is up and down is down. Our rudder, left and right. When testing your throttle, keep in mind the H switch on the top right of your DXS transmitter. This switch controls throttle hold. It's a safety feature built into the plane and transmitter. If you notice, the throttle stick has no effect on the plane with the throttle hold engaged. By turning the H switch off, I now gain propeller movement. It's always a good idea before flying or before taxiing out to the runway to keep the throttle switch on to prevent any accidental throttle movement. By utilizing the B switch on our DXS transmitter, we can cycle between beginner, intermediate, and advanced flight modes. The green LED on the front windshield of the plane indicates we are in beginner mode. By moving the B switch to position 1, you'll notice a blue indicator on the front windshield, letting us know that we're in intermediate mode. The last position on the B switch activates a red LED, letting us know we are in experienced mode. If you're ever in intermediate or advanced mode and you need the beginner mode kicked in, simply press the A button. You'll notice that the LED indicator went to green from red, indicating that we're back in beginner mode. Watch again. The plane will orient itself correctly as long as this button is held down. And back to experience mode. Above the power button on the DXS transmitter, you will see 4 LED indicators. This indicator provides you a quick reference to the battery charge level in your plane. When you get down to 1 LED, it's time to land and recharge your battery. The Hobby Zone Carbon Cub S2 is hands down one of the easiest and most popular trainer planes on the market today. This plane has taught countless pilots how to fly and is a go-to for many experienced pilots looking to hone their skills. Always fly in an improved location, free of obstructions such as trees, power lines, people, cars, and pets. The Carbon Cub S2 is best enjoyed in a large park environment. The Carbon Cub S2 is a joy to fly. Whether it be in the real flight simulator practicing, out at your local field, or even in your big backyard, the Carbon Cub S2 is the perfect plane. Thanks for flying along with me in the Carbon Cub S2. And until next time, goodbye.